Another guy that every time you see him play, he does something, is Austin Watkins. Take a look at the numbers so far. 8 receptions, 10 targets, 106 yards, and a touchdown. Last full season in college, that was 2019 at UAB, 19.2 yards per catch, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Has played in the USFL and been a little bit productive. That's a guy that he continues to show up when they give him the opportunity. That's the way you find your way into the conversation for the back end of the roster of the practice squad.
Oh, and he's certainly there, right? He's worked himself into that conversation without a doubt. I mean, it's really interesting. You watch some of the career paths that these guys take. Hasn't played, his last full college year was 2019. That's a long time ago, right? Had to play in the USFL. And I think that helped him to play in the USFL. He was sharp when he showed up for training camp at the last minute, right? When Marquise Goodwin had the blood clots, all of a sudden the Browns bring in Austin Watkins Jr. to take that spot, take some of the reps at receiver. But he's been good. He was good kind of from the day he showed up. I remember at the Greenbrier in West Virginia, seeing him make plays down the field and thinking, hey, this guy, he stood out. And then he continues to stand out once you get to the preseason. So it's a good find. I think receiver is a spot where maybe it's just from a media perspective, it's easy to see when these guys make plays as opposed to, an interior lineman, right? It's harder to see those guys stand out. But it feels like every camp you find a receiver that you like, right? You're watching guys, you go, hey, this guy I think might have a future. Last year, I really liked Dalen Baldwin, who played well at the beginning of camp this year and then got hurt. Some people really liked Mike Harley a year ago, right? There's always a receiver or two that kind of catches your attention. And Watkins is a guy this year, and I don't think it's crazy, depending on how you see the receiver position, how many guys they keep. I don't think it's crazy to think that he could land a roster spot.